This is Nico and Tara. Sometimes I refer to them as my first and second born, and we're just out on a little bit of a nature walk. And as you notice, we're getting in a little bit of shade. There's Tara. She's always inquisitive, looking around, seeing what there is to see. But like any pack-ordered society, you know, I've stopped and I'm sitting, so they're sitting and waiting for me. That's pretty much the way it works, unlike in normal conceptions with dogs. I don't actually have to do a lot here except sit down. They can be in front of me, beside me, around me, but we all kind of sit down and take it easy for a couple. Nico's just coming over to say hi. He's getting a little bit of a pat. Tara's already hitting here. If you notice, there's no constraints. We're just simply out together as a family having a bit of a walk. People have a very hard time understanding that concept, but I'll just pan around real slowly and show you that we're pretty much in the middle of what I call God's country. Bit of conservation area on the edge of a farmer's field. And we're all having a great time, aren't we, Tara? Come here, girl. Yeah, and kisses. The first thing I need everyone to take a look at is the fact that they're with me. There's no leash, there's no collar, there's no need. These are unconventional things that we need in our everyday lives, and usually in an urban setting, because society deems that we need these things. Well-trained animals can wander with you all day, through the fields, through the city, through the town, and they really don't have to be leashed. We put the leashes on ours just to make everyone comfortable, but it's more for the dog's safety and security rather than for the people. Anyway, boys, we're off for a little bit of a walk, and we will continue. Again, the pack's on the move, so everybody, including my male, is sitting there relaxed for a moment, knowing where Dad is, but he's ready to get up and move with me because he's kind of following me. His sister, Tara, which is right beside me, usually doesn't go that far. But again, the other inquisitive creature on the planet, they see something they're interested in, they'll move out and they'll come back to me, and they'll move out and they'll move in, but they pretty much know where I am. And you know what? I am the pack leader. They understand this. They understand they have a certain amount of freedom, especially in this kind of a setting, and they take advantage of that. And at all times they pretty much know where I am and what I'm doing. If I decide to go left, they'll go left. If I decide to go right, they'll go right. If I stop to smell the roses for a while, they'll decide to hunker down with me. And that's pretty much the way it works in nature. Anyway, we're going to continue with a bit more of a walk and a bit more of a display. Panning around. There's my big handsome boy. How's it going, Neeks? Yes, as he looks up at Daddy. Beautiful, beautiful dog. And his beautiful sister on the far end. And if I want them, Tara, come. Where's my honey? Come here, sweets. And she just comes trotting over because we're one big happy family, and she's looking for a little bit of a pat on the neck. A little bit of a scruffy thing happening here. Nico here is pretty much the big boy. Will come over if he feels like it, because he knows that he can push his sister out of the way at any time and get what he deserves is his rubs first, because he is ranked slightly higher than his sister. That doesn't mean that it's a very antagonistic relationship, except she knows that he's slightly above her in ranking and he gets his pats first, and she'll get hers when he's done and finished with them. And it works well this way. We're just going to continue for a little bit of a walk. Now that the big boy's getting his little bit of a rub down, likes a little bit of rubbing on the back. That's my boy. Alright, children, let's head off. They are out in front. Because they can be. You know, everyone says that the pack leader has to be in the front and in the nose of the whole thing all the time. Well, that's wrong. Pack leader kind of is like a guiding post. Pack members can move to the left, to the right, in front, and behind because they're allowed to. You know, this isn't an army dictatorship, a community. Leader, they know where the leader is, they follow the leader in general, but they're allowed to move out in front and around and back, and they keep me in mind of where they are. We're gonna be heading out down to that tree line over there, where we're gonna have a little bit of a sit down and a relaxation.